do you think the path forward is for your party to beat Pierre Poilievre?
Again, we have to show Canadians that Pierre Poilievre is a politician who has had 20 years of experience in the House of Commons. He is not a new face. He was a prominent part of the former Harper government, and he did, and in that time, what Conservative governments have always done, whether in Ottawa or in provincial capitals, which is cut the things that vulnerable Canadians depend on. So we are going to show that. We've got lots of historical evidence, and we're going to show that despite all of the words coming out of his mouth, he is the same Conservative he has always been.
You're a BC MP. There's a BC provincial election coming up, one in Saskatchewan,
yep.
New Brunswick. There's a bunch. So how does that play in with your MPs in deciding when to trigger a federal election? Will you try to avoid overlapping with a provincial election?
Look, for us, we try to stay out of provincial politics. They are dealing with very different issues than we are. I'm very cognizant that my own province of BC is going through an election, but again, I was elected by the people of Couch and Malahat-Langford to look after federal issues. So we have to do our work as a federal party, looking at federal issues in the House of Commons. I am not going to allow myself to be distracted by what's happening in provincial politics because, again, my constituents are expecting me to look after issues that are of federal importance, and my job as an opposition MP is to keep the federal government to account. So that will be my guiding star.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Pardon me?
I don't think we've heard you about the end of the deal with the Liberals. How are you feeling about that?
You know, I'm as a New Democrat, I'm incredibly proud of the things that we were able to get for Canadians, the things like dental care, the things like a pharmacare framework. The anti-scab legislation, I think, is a key piece of what we were able to accomplish. I'm proud of those things. I do think, though, that this government has shown themselves to not be fighting for Canadians, and so it is time for that deal to be over.
Thanks, everyone. Sorry.